We live? Oh, my shit kind of loud. I ain't gonna hold you. That might be alright though. Sometimes I don't be loud enough. I feel like, not gonna lie. But welcome everybody. Welcome in. It's episode 92. Ants Random Rants. I'm sorry it's been a minute. I do not be consistent. Sorry. Let's get it. We away against Houston. We got some topics to rant about. Oh, my battery always dead. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it be. It's your boy, it's me, A-N-T, reppin' the G-A-M, me, G-A-N-G. That's the game, gang. You know we don't play. If you a lame, you can't hang. All of that. Pretty sure I messed that up, but it's all good. It's episode 92. Let's see what. Okay, yeah, let's run them city jerseys. And we'll actually run our shit. Yeah, let's run that. Who they got? CP3. Okay. George Gervin should put up like 100 points or something. See what's popping. We got Shaq in the building too. Shaq should be dominant for like the 20 minutes that he gets to play. See what's popping though. I got some notes so I stay on topic because I missed damn near like 2 weeks, I want to say. And in that time span, a lot has happened in a lot of places. I'll be all over the place with this. I talk about wrestling. We'll get to wrestling another time. I haven't watched Mortal Kombat 2. I will watch it, give my fair thing, but I'm gonna have to eventually do this fantasy booking of the Mortal Kombat universe I've been talking about. Do something fun before I get into my serious bag on my other channel. Okay, Trae Young out here point guard this season. But that's also because he got George Gervin and Alex English. The game started off right. You dig? Grab some of these notes. Start off with some easy. While we playing basketball, we might as well talk about it before the season ends. The Knicks are up 2-0 on the Spurs. And they go back to New York for the next two games. So they could potentially sweep the San Antonio Spurs, this young Spurs team. But I think the Spurs could get one. I think the Spurs can maybe get one in New York. We'll see though. Oh, Stoudemire's getting across that court. Something tough. Okay. Let's see. Can we do a quick? Oh shit. Okay. I gotta get Trae Young shot down. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yeah, Weber's gonna get that over him every time. But Jalen Brunson is leading one of the most efficient, one of the craziest offenses that we've ever seen in the finals, period. There we go, Alex. Let's get some buckets. Oh shit. Wide open for the tray. Can't get it. Actually, let me make sure this shit ain't. Let me turn this down just a tad more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, their bigs can't hang with mine. Pause. Jalen Brunson has looked good, but one could make the argument that the finals MVP thus far has been Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, aka Cat, aka the Big Perb, Big Bodega, all that. Yo, if there was anybody that probably got like as much hate, probably unwarranted too, but as much hate as Rudy Gobert was getting, and someone who has turned around the narrative on their career in these playoffs, like Karl Anthony Towns is doing exactly that. We got Trae Young setting the table for these boys. Everybody done scored again except him. Let's get him. Let's get him a look. Oh, Weber a little bit faster than Randolph on that first step. We all Gucci though. We all Gucci. Fuck out of here. Jalen Brunson been clutch for them. Cat been playing well. Josh Hart been rebounding out of this world. I mean, Knicks look primed and ready to win this ship. But I found something interesting too. That Mikal Bridges was interviewed, I believe, after game 2. He said, "Nah, score 0-0," and that's telling because Mikal Bridges has been in this position before, where actually, let's take Zebo out too. 4 bowl, I guess. I mean, yeah, Mikal Bridges has been in this situation before when he was with the Suns. They went up 2-0 against the Bucks and then fell apart. And Giannis did his thing and got him a chip. So he's probably in that locker room like, bruh, like I've been there before. He's giving them a little bit of that veteran experience. And it's so crazy because like watching Mikal Bridges or just like a role player kind of. He's a starter and Mikal Bridges is a good defender and all that. I'm not trying to disrespect Mikal, but he's not like a superstar in the league by any means. I mean, they traded what? I want to say like 5 draft picks, like 5 first round draft picks just to get Mikal in there. So it's not like they didn't think highly of him. But they say they got fleeced. I mean, there was a consensus that it was a bad trade and why are they doing that and all that. So, oh, let's see. Bob Pettit low-key strong-armed Alex English on that. It's cool. Come on, Trey. Get that. Ah. Oh, no. I cannot get his shot down. Oh. Oh, Chris Webber. I thought I thought I had a little more time. Good steal. Bob Pettit gets the easy midi. That's his spot. That's his shot. It's good for him. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh no, Bobo, what are you doing? Okay. And again, I don't know why they be refusing to sub out Trae Young. Is it because he's hot? Like, I don't understand this. Like, y'all seen me sub bro out with World Beat Free. And the game was just like, nah, bro, he's on fire. We gotta keep him in there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we could get something up for him. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Oh, no. Okay, still on fire, though. Okay. He's gonna be exhausted going into the second. We gotta get him the fuck out of here. Okay, and he's not on fire no more. Good. Get Bradley Beal an easy midi here. There we go. Just foul. Please, can we get World Beat Free on the court? Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like a whole full breakdown of both games, but Wemby hasn't really played that well against Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, he's played very decent compared to like some other centers, but it's Wemby we're talking about, so we expected more. Cause he's been dominant this entire run. We actually thought it would be the opposite, especially because the Spurs had the home court advantage. So we thought we would see Wemby kind of take advantage of that home court advantage. Pardon the pun, I guess, but that didn't happen. And I think the lights is looking a little bit too bright. Wemby looking a little frustrated. We actually switch to the 2-3. There we go. World Beat Free, god damn it. This finals is shaping up to be a good one. I mean, if the Knicks, or I'm sorry, the Spurs, if the Spurs can take a game in New York, I mean, it might maybe make the series a little bit more interesting, but it's not looking too good for them right now. Oh, Ace Bailey. My bad, kid. Just gonna force an early foul. Fuck it. Cool. Yikes. Chris Webber showcasing his ability to stretch the floor. Not very good. It's okay though. Mighty Mouse, Damon Stoudemire, we out here. It's like I was saying, Karl Anthony Towns has proved damn near all the haters wrong. You can say what you want about his accent or his code switching or whatever, bro. Bro is 2 wins away from being an NBA champion. Like, and he in the finals. Not only that, like, to even put things more into perspective to how good Karl Anthony Towns is playing, he went to the Western Conference Finals with Minnesota in the West. Came up short. What was that, the year? Is that the year Luka went? That might be the year Luka went. Cause I know they've been whooping. I know they've been whooping Denver's ass in the playoffs. So I know if they seen us, then they probably won. So the year Nikola Jokic won, they probably didn't. But okay, okay, Mighty Mouse, let's go. Give it right back to him. Oh shit, Shaq was there too. Fuck. Okay. Let's try and get Trae Young on the board. Nope. Cannot get bro's shot down. Okay, yeah. Trae, no. Fuck. I gotta get his shot down. They're about to bust his 3 too. I seen it. I seen the vision. All right, gotta go back to the bread and butter a little bit here. Fuck it. It's a it's a hack a Shaq. Oh, okay, Shaq, let's get it. Shaq, 2 free throws in a row. Let's get it. Yeah, it's Cat and Brunson for the MVP race too. That's how it's kind of going. But hopefully the Spurs can make it interesting. If not, we're looking at some brooms in the finals. And Wemby getting swept in the finals, I don't know. It could go either way. That could either motivate him on some Shaquille O'Neal shit to go get 5, or he could be like Chris Paul and a lot of other great players that just went without one time and never seen that shit again. But the Spurs, with what they got going on and some of the draft capital they got and some of the young talent, like I can't really see them like fumbling this Wemby run unless, Wemby don't stay healthy. Knock on wood. Okay, there we go. Shaq, you gotta jump, brother. You gotta jump for that. Before we get into like the meat and potatoes, I do want to say that I seen some games dropping. And y'all know I play games. Oh shit. Jamal Murray just marched in that motherfucker. Okay. I ain't have faith in Trace passing. I do got faith in Shaq over fucking Chris Webber though. Let's talk about him. I seen the new Wolverine drop, or is dropping. I should I should say I seen that. That should look hot. Trae Young. Just gotta keep believing in the little man. We're gonna have to call timeout because Shaq is exhausted. Trae's out here. They're not gonna let Trae Young come out though, because he got his takeover or some shit. If you don't fucking cut. Let's go. Derek White can't guard him. I should be taking advantage of that matchup like all game, but we can exploit that a little more in the next quarter. Let's get Donovan Clingan, Damon in there, Brad Beal. Okay. The new Wolverine game looks dope. Apparently, it will be set in a timeline where like the X-Men don't exist in this universe yet. He's part of like the X team or Team X or some shit like that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Oh, Trae Young feeling it now. Trae Young going stupid on folk. Let's get it. We running this 2-3 though, kind of tight. Oh, okay. Oh, Trae Young. Oh no. Oh, it's a foul, gang. Hey, Trey Cole right now. He about to really play this entire quarter damn near though. He timing that shit out just right. Chris Paul point guarding it up. Actually, Derek White can't even hang with Bradley Beal. Bang that shit. Let's get it. They want to. I don't know. Okay. At least Damon on the court. I don't know why it won't set bro out on a timeout. I don't know why it does that. They're like, nah, you don't actually want to do that, brother. Okay. Trae Young is slapping shit right now. Oh my goodness. He doing what I thought George Gervin was gonna do. Once I got his shot down. Oh. It is over. Yeah, Team X. That's what his shit gonna be on. So it'll be interesting to see how his relationship with Team X plays out in this game, or if we will see any X-Men Easter eggs. Which I mean, how could they not? I'm sure we will see some characters make a guest appearance, and this game is gonna. It's been talked about for a minute. I seen they finally doing something about this last Ronin game that's been in development hell. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. So if we're getting, I mean, the Wolverine game was just like that. So if we're getting the Wolverine game, I'm holding out hope that we're gonna get that last Ronin game. They saying it's gonna be like a God of War Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. That shit just sound like it's gonna be lit. Everybody like, oh, the Wolverine suit, it heals up, brother. Or like the blood don't stay on him. And if you just want to see a naked, bloody Wolverine, bro, just say that. Just say that. If you want to see him looking like fucking DMX on his album covers and shit, bro, just say that. I personally don't. I mean, if there is obvious damage that his suit takes throughout the course of battle or whatever, cool. Maybe there's even like a trophy where like spotless suit or some shit like that. Who knows? Game ain't even out yet. People trying to find ways to hate on it. Oh, it's not open world. Bro, you wanted to have Wolverine walking around a fucking city, bro? For what? You want to have him walking around Manhattan like he's Spider-Man? Bro, he don't fly. You gonna have him fast travel everywhere and shit? Ain't nobody trying to scale a building with claws and shit. Bro, ain't nobody trying to do that. I mean, I know he got increased jumping abilities and stuff like that, and they're gonna borrow a lot of the combat style from Spider-Man. Apparently, they were saying it's gonna be like a more gory Spider-Man, which dope. Even if it is just linear, like I didn't expect a full-on like Wolverine going into a clothing shop or some shit like that. I don't know what y'all expect from some of these games. But if there's a way to like upgrade him throughout the missions or throughout every, which I'm sure there will be, there's going to be like an upgrade system or something as we find out more about this game. Yeah, I think people are trying to like critique it on the realism and shit like that when we are like blessed to be in an era with some of the best graphics. And I think maybe like for the time being, like with all the VR shit, we've kind of hit the peak of graphics, and I think people may need to just focus on storytelling a little bit more sometimes than trying to do like we're seeing arcade games with like 8-bit fucking animations get popular and shit. Like we're seeing cartoon games become popular. Like what was it, Cuphead is lit, and it's not, don't have like the animation style is lit, don't get me wrong, but it's not on to, oh wow, this game is so realistic. No, if you have a great art direction, it kind of makes up for everything. But again, I digress. I do that. I tend to do that a lot. Is digress. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, Derek White ain't hitting that shit. Fuck out of here. All right. Let's call this timeout. Is that our first timeout? We didn't call a timeout in the second quarter. I could have swore we did. That makes it even better. We got 5.5 to play. Trae Young pretty much already copped his 15 assists. Everything else right now is just extra. All these sick. So the timeout. Keep Shaq in the game for another 3 minutes. Cause Shaq be getting tired as fuck. Okay, let's not listen to that. Probably copyrighted music and shit, but yeah, new Wolverine game dropping. I can't wait to see what kind of like suits they drop and all kinds of. The DLC suits kind of look weak already. I ain't gonna hold you, but they have an opportunity to bring Wolverine back to games and bring back more superhero games. Dare I say the Avengers could have been a good game if it wasn't riddled with microtransactions, but that's a whole nother rant for another day. Oh shit, my fault. I thought I paused this. About to get Shaq a 3-second violation and shit. Hold on. It is hot as fuck. Yeah, it's hot as fuck out here in Colorado right now. Even at night. Oh, I swore I just stepped out of bounds and the game was just like, nah, it's cool, bro. Don't even trip. Okay, Zebo, get you some. We got Trae Young cooking these boys. Let's go. Oh. Okay. What else did I see drop? I seen Lao Fei. Fei, God of War Fei. They're still calling it God of War. Oh, Trey. Basically a new God of War game dropping, but you're gonna play as Kratos' wife in the afterlife. I'm a cop it. I platinumed God of War, I think the first and the second one, if not for sure the second one. Yeah, I platted that. So I'm definitely gonna see what the Lao Fei. The gameplay look ill that we've seen thus far. PlayStation State of Play always kind of go hard. I feel like this shit is not on right. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh, Bob Pettit with the block from the back. Okay. Ain't no fucking way. Chris Paul. Alright. Okay. Oh. I need a George Gervin to hit that. Pause. Oh, good defense. Let's go. Trey out here setting the table for these boys. Let's go. We're going to have to call timeout. If we want them like fully healthy, we got to call timeout right now. Yeah, the God of War with Kratos' wife look cold. I just wish, like, I don't know why they're still calling it God of War, and it's not even to do with, like, oh, it's a woman, so, but, like, that is the point, kind of, because it's like, it's not that she can't be a god, she a goddess. So it really should be, like, Goddess of War, or they should call it, like, Lao Fei, uh, a God of War tale, or something like that. I just feel like they shouldn't be, but, I mean, I get it. They're trying to capitalize off the brand of God of War, which by all means, brother. The God of War creator hates it, but he a hater anyway, so don't nobody really give a fuck what he say. He hates his own creation. I mean, I don't. They made he didn't even like the other. That's what everybody's like. The creator doesn't even like the new God of War, and he's shitting on it. He didn't like the other two that just came out that everybody loved. So he just bitter, gang. These motherfuckers know how to make a better game, bro. It's okay. You made a game where it was a hack and slash, where you got to be a dude that killed gods and fucked hoes, bro. And PlayStation and their developers made that shit into a father-son narrative that was a masterpiece. A narrative and a gameplay masterpiece, bro. Like, let's not pretend like the first three God of Wars were some like compelling narrative, and yeah, there was an overarching story behind it, But even the creator is just like, no, there is no overarching story of the original God of Wars. It was just hack and slash. Like, okay, bro. There's no thematic, you know, uh, consistencies between all three games. You know, if that was the case, then why did y'all have the same character for all three games? You could have just made three different hack and slash games, but usually no, I can't even talk. Usually trilogies have some kind of overarching story to them, you know, that binds all three together, whether it be good or bad or loose or whatever, or a tight storyline. Pause. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hype either way for Lao Fei, and anybody like I already know they're going God of kitchen and God of get back in the kitchen and all the all the crybabies that hate playing as women and minorities in video games are gonna be talking shit about it, even though they'll never play it. So it doesn't really matter to me on their opinion. Or they'll play it secretly like it and then bash it online anyway. So either way, who gives a fuck what they think? Now we reach the fourth quarter. Let's start getting into the meat and potatoes because I got the two big subjects today. Shout out the viewer. Appreciate you. Two big topics today that I got is the Drake dropped 3 albums and the UFC Freedom 250 card is in like I don't know, like a week or two. So let's talk about some of the drama that's been surrounding that, and, you know, some other shit surrounding that and the man behind it all. No, it's not Dana White. I mean, I guess it could be, but that's not who I'm talking about. Come on, run this pick and roll. Let's go. Got to get back in this game, y'all. I mean, we've been running this 2-3 all game. That's probably what's going to suit us the best in the long run. Yeah, double bro up. Oh, ain't no way. Okay. Okay. Cross him up, Monte. Oh, Zach Edey. Go crazy. Should have been a 3. We good. We Gucci. Oh, you got to block that, Zach. All right, we're going to call a timeout. Bring in Trey, bring in Irvin, bring in English. We'll bring in Shaq and Zach later. Get the fuck out the paint, Zach. Let's go. Okay, I don't know if he can play out on the perimeter. We're about to find out. Oh, he can. Fuck. I should have known Bob Pettit was getting through all that. Please. Oh. Zach Edey's too slow. Oh, I mean, maybe Zach's good. But we got to call timeout either way. Whew. Okay. So Drake dropped 3 albums, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna front. I'm not a Drake fan. Matter of fact, if y'all know my work on here, if you watching on Twitch, maybe you don't know, but if you watch me on YouTube, you know. You know I'm not a Drake fan. I'm really more of a Kendrick fan than thing, but I'm not. I'm not on Kendrick so hard to where I'm like, oh, Drake has never produced a good song ever his whole catalog is ass or whatever. I can pretty much give credit where credit is due at certain points. Not gonna sit here and say I'm completely unbiased, but I did try to. I listened to Iceman twice, like maybe 2.5 times all the way through. Let's not get that violation. Okay. Oh. Oh, grab that. Let's get it. Let's go, clean. What the fuck we need when Shaq's off the floor? For real, for real. We've been kind of killing them off this 2-3 zone. Tried to run the old switcheroo. They panicked. Oh, okay. '93 double loop. We're running a lot of loops. Oh, let's get it. I probably could have scored that with Gervin too. He had the wide open lane. Jesus. Hell no. Nah. Gervin, I'm gonna need you to like. Yeah, there we go. Damn, Trey. You got to strip right back. Come on, gang. You can't be doing shit like that. What a pass. All right. All right. Trey motherfucking Young. Let's go. Get back on defense, gang. No. Somebody got to get this man. Fuck. It's not what I wanted. Not at all. Okay, so yeah, Drake dropped 3 albums. I listened to Iceman like 2.5 go throughs. I listened to what is it? A little bit of Maid of Honor. I probably listened to like 2 or 3 songs before I realized that probably wasn't my cup of tea. I'm just not much of an R&B guy. And it's just what I like. I enjoy some R&B, but I'm not really a fan of like Drake style of R&B. I don't think he has that much like singing talent to be more than truthful. I was never impressed with his vocals. To each their own though. If you do, I mean, I'm not judging you. And then the Habib, is it Habibti? I think Habibti is the one with. I don't know. I got through like 4 or 5 songs, and I was just like, "This is some Timu Jamaican booty party music. Like, this ain't even like authentic Jamaican music or like Caribbean music. This is like, again, some Timu shit. You feel me?" So I mean, yeah, I got through like 4 or 5 songs, and I was like, "This shit is, it's not for me, gang." And they gonna count that as an L1? That's fucking crazy. But I will go track by track for Iceman. I'll give that a fair review. I'm not going to sit here and just down bro, and because I feel like the internet's done that enough. I feel like I hated on Drake before it was cool to hate on Drake, and now that everybody hates Drake, it's not really like, it's not fun to over hate on Drake no more. It's really not. Cause the problems that I have with him is not the same problems that everybody else has. Cause everybody just be going off of like the shit Kendrick said and like y'all he be trying to cake up with the youngins. He don't be trying to leave the youngins alone. He got to take it easy on the youngins, and I think that's questionable too, to be truthful with you. But I don't know, brother. Like, is it questionable? Yes, but why is you texting Millie Bobby Brown, gang? Let's keep it a buck. Why is you 40, gang, and just not settled down yet? Why is you still trying to act like you in your 20s? I get it. You want to be like your pop, because his pops was out here living wild and shit in his old age. But even his pop settled down with a nice young woman. Found some happiness, bro. Just hasn't. I don't know. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe that'll make the music hit. Trey motherfucking Young. Oh my goodness. My boy. Hey, let's get it. All right, let's call this timeout. I couldn't make it through the other two, but we can make it through track by track. I'm not gonna do bar for bar breakdown. I feel like everybody's done the subs. Who is he dissing and gone bar for bar. This is what this really means. Some of them be wrong as fuck. So I ain't even gonna take my time and do all that because I don't care for Brody's music like that. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I just listened to it, gave it a fair listen, because I give anything a fair listen if it's not my cup of tea. I used to, like, if I didn't like it, I shit on it pretty much. Like, this is ass or whatever. But now I've kind of, because you never know when you come back to some shit and be like, you know what? This really ain't that bad. Oh, wow. We just threw the fucking game away. We got to get back on defense. Oh, God. We fucked that up. We for sure fucked that up. Oh, my goodness. The 2-for-1 is crazy. I ain't going with y'all. Let's go. Come on. No, they're trying to ISO up. It's a foul. Okay, good. Oh, we have to foul then. No! Foul. I can't believe this. This is a good game. Okay. Gervin got to get the last shot. He got to get the last shot. And it got to be a 3. Let's fucking go. Tree to the dome. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got to take. We see that again. It's just so perfect. Shaq set up that brick wall. He nowhere near him. How much time left? 0.3 seconds. Yeah, they not getting no shit off. Got a minute left though on this timeout, so let's go track. Before I go track for track, I'm gonna get this right. kind of do my own little breakdown. And again, this is just for the Iceman album. I ain't listened to Habibti or the other shit all the way through. Maid of Honor. I'll leave that to, like, I guess the real hip hop heads. Because again, hot take. I'm gonna go ahead and give a hot take before I get into it. But personally, like, Drake and J. Cole was never really on my big three. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, if we was, I know the consensus big three was J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Which is fine. Like, I don't dispute that, because I mean that's consensus. I mean, but to me, the big three was Kendrick, Crit, and Wale. And before I really, really was getting into Big Crit, I could probably put ASAP Rocky on that. Could probably put ASAP Rocky on that. And actually, like, out of the three albums, not Drake's three albums, but Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick, I think GNX is the best project out of all of them. I think J. Cole's is a close second. And then, I don't know. I think just Drake, Drake's three albums. If you're a Drake fan, you think they're better than both of them, which is fine. I mean, maybe not. I just think, you know, these really don't even live up to Drake's old projects. Like, if you're reading This Is Too Late, What a Time to Be Alive, you know, shit like that. Maybe, I mean, those are mixtapes, maybe. But his album work too, like Take Care. There we go. Alex English. I had George Gervin too, off in the cut. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Chris Webber closed out quicker than I had anticipated. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, look. Loose ball foul. Yeah, no, timeout. What is y'all seeing out here? Yeah, I personally, just from an artistic and musical standpoint, and again, I'm not even a J. Cole fan like that, but I did like his project and Kendrick's better than what Drake had put out in these three albums. And some people are like, well, he's just trying to get out of a deal. That's why he dropped these three, and the other two are kind of mid. Iceman is like the real album, I guess. I don't fucking know. Iceman was the one that I could probably stomach the most. At least. I made it, like I said, I made it through 4 songs of that Timu Jamaican booty music, and I can't even do it, bro. But track 1, that Make Them Cry joint. Give me 1 second. Track 1, that Make 'Em Cry joint, he gave us a little bit of the introspective Drake, which I liked. I thought he was going on that. I didn't think it was a bad song at all. I thought he was spitting about real shit that was going on in his life, which he doesn't really give us. Like, I mean, that's what people been asking for, right? That's something that I was actually very critical of. So, like, me being a critic, and I'm asking for something, and then you give it to me, like, I can't really complain too much, especially because it wasn't whack, gang. To keep it a bean, like I said, it wasn't whack. I like that first track on there. The second song, what was it, Dust? That shit was kind of hot too. I felt like he was flowing a lot, but I feel like And maybe this is being hypercritical. I just say it felt like he was saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like he was doing the whole like I'm Drizzy, I'm richer than you, I'm better than all y'all. He was getting on his flamboyant, on his fuck the world shit. I get it. I'm not gonna give it too much hate though. That's one of the it's one of the better songs on the album that I like. That is Dust. So I'm not gonna shit on it because there's worse songs on the album. Then we get to track number 3. Let me turn myself down a little bit in case I'm yelling at y'all. And of course they're out here hacking Shaq. Ain't no way Shaq is hitting these. Like, bro, I swear I don't know how he is hitting. Okay. We're up 3 though. Let's go. Chris Webber ain't got it like that. Shaq. Assist. Up by 6 with a minute left. Clear these motherfuckers out. We get to track number 3. Whisper My Name. And maybe this will make sense to some of y'all, but this is the first track of the album that I am going to call these are Homelander raps. These are Homelander vibes. And let me explain that. Like in some of these songs, and there's more of them on here, I'll get to them. But I feel like in a lot of these songs, he rapping like he a super villain. But he don't understand like why nobody likes him. Or like he doesn't truly comprehend that like he not like nobody likes him because he's evil. It's it's not nobody likes him or no every let me try and get this right. Over here getting text. He's evil because nobody likes him. It's not the other way around. He's not evil because nobody likes him. He's evil. And here he is over here rapping and crying about, oh, woe is me. I be fucking everybody's bitch and they don't like me and I can't understand why. This is Homelander shit. I'm evil, so I crave y'all's attention though. You feel me? Narcissist vibes. But we'll get into more of that. But we got track number 4, the Janice STFU. And this is the one of the songs that everybody talking about, and the name of the song. I knew I was gonna start missing shit. Oh my goodness, Shaq. Let's go. They finally foul Alex English. Whew. Yeah, even the title of the song, Janice STFU, is a reference and a diss to Joe Budden. Joe don't even rap, bro. Joe hasn't dissed you. I mean, he does like on his podcast and shit. He was very vocal when Kendrick was spanking you in the beef. But this was essentially just like a revenge. Like I said, it wasn't giving Homelander rap vibes, but he was definitely like he was dissing him, Joe Budden, Kendrick, anybody who's went against him, except one man, one person, Future, who coincidentally enough makes an appearance on the next song, track number 5, Ran to Atlanta. And this is, of course, a reference to Kendrick's bar, "You ran to Atlanta whenever you need a dollar. You're not a colleague, you're a fucking colonizer." But this song was actually fire. I ain't gonna lie. They had some shorty named Molly Santana, and I guess she like some kind of big deal or something like that. Or she a big deal now that she got a Drake feature, but really it's Drake and Future. I don't like Drake. I'm not like a super fan of his music, but "What a Time to Be Alive" is a great mixtape. Drake and Future make good music. Actually, just Drake and Atlanta in general. They just make good music. Hard to argue with that. Played. Oh, let's do the scrimmage. Team fitness is all right. Actually, we got the dub. Let's study some film. Bob Cousy and James Harden. They got okay. Shaq, you better dominate. Dominate like you did last game. Alex English should be able to pick on Franz a little bit too. Trey may have a tough time with Bob Cousy, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. Just play. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like those. Yeah, Ran to Atlanta. I fuck with that song. That was actually a really good song. Next song is Shebang. This is the song that everybody has been roasting online, on Twitter, everywhere. He out here rapping like he on a Nickelodeon Nick Jr. special or some shit like that. The flow is crazy weak on this song. Bars might even be weaker. He did not try on this song. Yeah, I was not feeling it. Some people might feel this, but this ain't it. Shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Nah, gang, that shit ain't it. Make them pay. Yes, is track number 7. Oh shit, Cat out here hitting threes on Shaq early. That's not a good look at all. All right, let's test Franz on this a little bit. Oh, he got it too. Here we go, Shaq. Let's get it. Get it off the rebound, fuck boy. No. I'm about to say, ain't no way Cat about to be striking us out the building like that. No. I wanted Shaq to go pick and roll, but it's cool. Come all the way from the baseline with that motherfucker. Let's get it. Okay, Cat. I mean, honestly, if we let Cat beat us shooting threes, I'm okay with that. But Shaq gonna be there every time. On the way back down. Maybe not every time because he can only play like 20 minutes a game. But yeah, the make them pay track number 7. Yeah, he uses more Homelander raps. Uses more woe is me. Everybody gonna pay who wronged me. And if you're not on my side, stay over there because you gonna die. Like like it's Homelander shit, gang. Alright, maybe we can't. Okay. Oh. Okay. They switch heavy. We gonna have to track that. We gonna have to track that up. Oh, got him. Here we go. Oh gosh. That shit out of here. Too easy. Let's make the simple cuts. Told y'all Shaq be getting tired as fuck. It's only 3 minutes. Is that another 3 by Cat? God damn. Can I sub out Shaq real quick? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Nice little step back from Alex English. Let's see, but there we go. Let's go. Out here creating space. On them pick and rolls. Yeah, make them pay was more Homelander rap. Number 8, Burning Bridges. Again, I mean, I would say that this was more Homelander raps too. Like he gave us a double dose of some Homelander raps, but this was the ASAP. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? That shit, brother. He married this woman, has kids with this woman, brother. The woman of your dreams, brother. You can diss him however you would like. You can call him all the names in the book, bro. You can expose whatever you would like about this man. Bro, he got the girl. as crazy as hard as that is for someone who probably has the world at his fingertips to accept, he probably got like the one thing in this life that you can't buy. You could buy all the Pharrell chains, you could collect Tupac's nose ring and all the hip hop infinity stones like you can't have Riri, brother. You had her, you lost her, you generational fumble, gang. We've all been there. It's called the Great White Buffalo. The Great White Buffalo. But you gotta move on, brother. You dissing her baby daddy for what? There we go. Let's get Trae Young out of here next. Hell no. Trash ass motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh, what a fucking defensive play. Okay, wait. Bradley Beal pulling the fuck up in James Harden's face. Let's get it. Yeah, call that shit. Let's go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Then he had a track 8 national treasure. Wait, actually, before I move on to national treasure, yeah, Brody, yeah, ASAP Wong, bro. Like, got the girl. Give it up. Let it go. Like I said, you could out rap him, which I mean, in my opinion, he's done that on that. Family Matters. Is that the song that he did? Yeah. I think he out rapped everybody that dissed him on that song, and that goes for ASAP, that goes for Rick Ross, that goes for fucking maybe Pharrell too. I mean, but Pharrell ain't much of a rapper. He out rapped everybody except Kendrick, which is who we all was trying to see him go at anyway. You beat all of the consolation motherfuckers. Congratulations. But when you stepped up to the big boss top dog gang, bro, all you could rap about was the man's shoe size and get AI Tupac to try and help you, gang, and that was not saving you. You could have got Tupac, you could have got Biggie AI, Snoop Dogg, you could have got anybody on that motherfucker. You could have had DJ Screw AI mix that motherfucker up. That shit wouldn't have made it no hotter, gang. But on track number 9 on National Treasure, he was talking. I'll go ahead and give it to him. Some of the bars was mid. I ain't gonna lie. The Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold. That shit, fizzle out. And then the pushing ink like I'm a squid. That I mean, to people who still think Lil Wayne has intricate bars and similes and shit, like I guess, uh, that shit kind of sound fly. But like I feel like we're past that point. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to tell people back then that Lil Wayne's bars was aging like milk, and now everybody's starting to come around. Oh damn, that was. I probably should have stepped into that one a little bit more, but we Gucci, we Gucci. Okay. Okay. Noah Clowney, let's fucking go. I seen the vision. I seen the vision. Oh, fuck. It's okay. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I don't think National Treasures was a bad song, though. I think he was talking his shit on that. I think it was a decent track. Some of the bars, but regardless, fire beat or beats, I should say. And it's another thing I'll get into too. But for now, let's go up to number 10, track number 10. What is that? Savage Bees with 21 Savage. And with all these Atlanta features that bro is on, I'm really surprised that he didn't put Young Thug on one of these. I know he just did like a whole like mixtape or some sexy songs for you with Thug or some shit like that. I know they just did some music together or they have music together. I was just kind of shocked that Thug didn't make an appearance. But here we got the 21 Savage collab, and this is actually probably one of the songs I would like to. This was a decent song, not just because 21 was on it. I think they both did their thing on this shit. Track number 11, What Did I Miss? This is AKA Homelander Raps Part 3. Talking about how did he miss all the snakes in the grass? How did he miss all of the haters, the whole time right under his nose? Is it something he said? Is it something he did? What did he miss? Why don't you guys like me? You guys could not have been attached to your wives like this. This is, just from Drake's perspective. But after What Did I Miss, aka Homelander Raps Part 3, you had Too Hard for the Radio. And I guess I ain't never really seen this, I guess, done before, of like someone trying to pay homage to somebody while simultaneously trying to like diss where they're from or another rapper where they're from. I mean, I've seen someone like take a beat and like do some samples, but like I don't know. The closest thing I could think of, and this is probably a terrible example. Imagine if Kendrick had like previously shouted out Tory Lanez on a song and was like, "I'm gonna do it. Like I fuck with Tory Lanez. I'm gonna do this shit for Canada." And then years later, like take a Tory Lanez song or name one of his songs after a famous Tory Lanez track, and then diss Drake, who is like from where Drake is kind of from, and they're still kind of cool. Except Tory Lanez is alive, and Mac Dre is dead. And for those like, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain this, but I will. Mac Dre is a famous Bay Area rapper, famous for the Thiz movement. If you don't know what the Thiz movement is, Wikipedia is free and shit like that. You got YouTube and all that. We not getting into all that, but basically, uh, Drake has shouted out Mac Dre before. I think it was in The Motto. You only live once. There's some peace to Mac Dre. I'm gonna do this for the Bay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely the song. So I don't doubt that Drake is a fan of Mac Dre, but like dragging a dead man. Again, he kind of did this shit with Tupac too. Dragging a dead man who is not here to like speak up for himself or to say how he wants his music used in, especially in like a beef purpose. And dragging his music into it and using it to diss Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z is just kind of crazy to me. I think that's just very distasteful. And maybe that's just me, but I don't know. Maybe he got an okay from the Mac Dre people and shit like that, and maybe I'm just being overly sensitive, but I just didn't see the point in this. He could have made the song and named it that and even had the beats and all that, but like why is you like paying homage while you trying to like diss somebody? That has nothing to do yeah, nothing. The dead person has nothing to do with the beef. The person you're dissing has nothing to do and had no relationship with the person whose beat and whose song like you're ripping off. And on top of that, I don't think, and maybe I'm just because I'm a Mac Dre fan, I don't think this was better than the original Too Hard for the Radio. Just my humble opinion. The original Too Hard for the Radio with the funky Tell Me Something Good uh chorus sample with Mac Dre coming in smooth before, and this is before like Mac Dre was kind of like maybe he was on his hippie shit, but that's one of Mac Dre's coldest songs. I I don't think Drake did it justice, but I mean that's a some people might like that song, but I didn't fuck with it. I didn't fuck with the song, the name of it, him trying to steal Mac Dre's whole flow and use his bars and shit, replace him with his name. And they call me Drizzy Drake, and I'm keeping the name, and like they call you Iceman, or they call me Iceman, and I'm keep. I don't know. Then you got besides the Jay Z subs, that kind of like he was kind of insinuating that Jay Z was getting his name redacted in some of them files. The Epstein logs, if you will. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna have to definitely do some more research. Listen, Jay Z got you know he got his own little history, and I've talked about that before too. People want to talk about R. Kelly and Drake talking to underage women, or P. Diddy. I mean, Jay-Z was like, I want to say either in his late 20s or his 30s when he was fucking with like a 15-year-old Foxy Brown. And then Dame Dash, old ass, was like fucking with Aaliyah or some shit like that. And then he was also, I think, like either in his like mid to late 30s or even maybe even his 40s when he started to court like, oh man, I don't know how old Beyonce was. I know she was not very old though. Yeah, we Jay-Z got some allegations, but I don't know about the Epstein Island shit. Yeah, I might have to look that up. I ain't never heard those allegations. He do got them Tony Busby allegations, but Tony Busby a joke, kind of like. He's the one that's been going after, like, I'm pretty sure, I could be mistaken, but he's the same one that's been going after T.I. and Tiny for years, talking about they got some freakiness going on. And they've been hog tying women and shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but no evidence. T.I. and Tiny still walking free. So is Drake, but I mean, then again, so is P Diddy. So I mean, who really knows, man? But Drake accusing Jay-Z of the same things that like Kendrick was accusing him of, like without really any valid evidence or proof, is just like, brother, this is why nobody likes you. You be doing the same shit, and then when motherfuckers do the same thing or do the same thing to you, you be like, that's just not fair. Like, bro, you told this man his kids was not his, and that they were actually his manager's kids, bro. What are we even talking about? You on some nut shit, brother. Oh yeah, no, we starting to splack shit now. Oh yeah, and then track number 14, Make Them Remember, aka Homelander Raps Part 4. This is more of the woe is me, I'm gonna make them remember, just who the fuck I am. Like, this is my revenge tour. Anybody who doubted me, y'all off with your fucking heads. I'm storming on all y'all. Yes, I don't know. the mafia boss, the king of Canada, Drake. It just fall flat to me, y'all. I don't know. It don't hit for me. I can't even take when he be over here shouting out mob ties no more. Like, bro, didn't that man All Star JR just leave y'all with a man down? Made a whole diss track and shit. Had to fix the light real quick. My bad. And them dogs is barking. And then 15 is the Little Birdie. Little Birdie. And this was like, I guess, like a club song. Not I guess. This is supposed to be a club song for like the girls, like, and the sad boys out here. Little Birdie told me that you did me dirty. This is, yeah, this classic Drake. Shorty broke my heart, did me dirty. Now I'm back on my Grizzy. Yeah, don't let Cat hit another fucking 3, please. And he does. And he does. But he's shooting 50% from the field. Clinging, what is you on, gang? Oh, Cat. My goodness. Yeah, Lil Birdie was, I mean, I personally didn't like the song. But like I said, for all the motherfuckers out here who got did dirty, and for all the women out here doing motherfuckers dirty, or, you know, either way, they gonna feel that one. And then the Don't Worry, track number 16. It's another song for the shorties. Again, I wasn't really feeling it, but again, it wasn't for me. Oh my goodness, no fucking way. Call timeout. And you got track 17, you got Firm Friends. And this is part 5. And the finale of the Homelander rap saga. The opening line. KYSASAP. Brother. Again, just let it go. Let it go. You is over here typing in banned chat, bro. To ASAP Rocky trying to hurt his feelings, brother. Like he out here dropping little fun projects. He out here taking excursions with Riri and his family and shit, bro. It's over. You out rapped him. That's okay, bro. He not even trying to rap no more, gang. And yeah, he was sending shots and on his new project or whatever that stole your flow, or you know, he's sending a little bit of smoke, but it was nothing to be on some like kill yourself type shit, bro. That's crazy. That's insanity. And that's an one. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we are smacking these fools. We gotta get Broski them out of here though. Shot Kemp out here flying. And we got 18 and this is the final track, and he gives us a little bit more introspective Drizzy on this. And again, I can't complain. It was well done. I thought it was well executed. This actually could have been the intro, but I like how he gave us introspection on both the intro and the outro, or what, you know, the first and last song, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Shit was cold. That shit was cold. And then if we going through like song by song on which ones I liked and disliked, I think 8 out of 18 are good. I didn't really like the other 10. And then like 5 out of 10 of those songs, as I just named them off, is Homelander vibes, gang. It's woe is me, I'm a supervillain. I can't stop tapping all this ass, bro. Oh my god. I'm so hurt. Like, gang. Make it make sense, please. Let's go. Oh, Trey. I thought he was going to just lay it up. But nope. That weak shit out of here, gang. Yeah. Damn, Trey Young got 11 assists. I've been setting the table with bro. Good foul. Let's call a second timeout. But speaking of Homelander, and I know there's been a key theme of tonight. Let's talk about this Freedom 250 card that the UFC is putting on for Emperor Trump. Excuse me, President Trump. Dana White still trying to put on this facade that he is non-political, and you know he just, you know, he doesn't like politics. He's non-political. It's just as convincing as Joe Rogan saying the same thing at this point. Like, it doesn't. It's very clear which side you lean on, gang. It's too obvious at this point. Like, he let Trump kind of out scam him. And I mean, I don't know what he was thinking that wasn't going to happen, but for those of you who don't know, on Sunday, June 14th, UFC will be doing a live event outside of the White House. And yes, there are questions that have arisen as to how this is all going to take place. Oh, geez. That was a terrible shot. But I mean, it shouldn't matter. We'll make it happen because this is in honor of America's 250th birthday. Except, wait a minute. No, it doesn't, because the event doesn't take place on the 4th of July. No. Not America's birthday. That would make too much sense. No, we're going to do it on June 14th. which is Flag Day, with actually, crazy enough, that's also Donald Trump's birthday. So the reality of it all is that it's actually not celebrating America's 250th birthday, much like the dictator-esque military parade that he threw last year for his birthday. We're going to be getting a UFC fight for Trump's big 80th birthday bash. And everybody's welcome. I mean, everybody that, like, still agrees with him, that is, or is still, like, trying to be around possibly one of the worst human beings we've ever seen. I mean, it was supposed to be big. There was supposed to be this UFC event going on. I mean, he booked the band. Oh, not the. He booked several bands. One of them was including one half, or the surviving member, I should say, of Milli Vanilli. But luckily for us, these guys, a lot of these performers, at least the musical performers, pulled out. They said, wait a minute, we thought this was a bipartisan event to celebrate America. This is for the president's birthday. No, we don't want to be a part of that shit. This guy's a fucking asshole. Well, I think Martina McBride was supposed to show up and be there. Few others. I mean, it wasn't anybody like that's relevant right now. I don't know why he didn't just get Kid Rock to do it. I think he could have had like Kid Rock and who's the guy? Rob Schneider. I'm sure Rob Schneider could have just killed it. Matter of fact, I don't know why he doesn't just have Joe Rogan have his like buddies go up there and just, do stand up for like the if all the musical guests pulled out and whatnot. I personally don't see why he wouldn't hit up Joe Rogan to see if like Kill Tony and all those and his band of comedians. Some of them are really funny. Don't. Most of them are not. Some of them are, but those comedians. They could have done some sets or something. But that doesn't seem to be what's happening either. They don't really know what's going on. Everybody pulled out of Trump's big birthday bash, at least the musical guests did, but the UFC has not yet. UFC still going strong. They are here to celebrate Sleepy Don's 80th birthday. Couldn't go to his son's own wedding because he had more important things to do, like wage war on Iran and plan this UFC event for his birthday. Those were the more important things he had to do. And he wasn't even trying to wage this war with Iran. He was sending J.D. Vance and Jared Kushner over there to do fucking negotiations. He wasn't even doing shit. He barely knows what the fuck going on in the war. He'd be sleeping all day. talked all that shit about Joe Biden for years about sleeping and oh, sleepy Joe. He doing the same shit on camera, on the damn near on a daily at this point. And when I say he out scammed Dana, I mean Dana White was doing his like best Don King impression to say the least, saying this was gonna be one of the biggest UFC cards in history and what else? Yeah, this again. This is typical Dana White shit. This is gonna be the biggest UFC card in history. This is, gonna have all the biggest fighters on here. It's gonna be the best card we've ever had. Of course we're gonna make it big for the president. This and that. Pause. But Trump took that and ran that shit all the way across country. I swear to God. He out here announced, yeah, there's going to be 8 title fights. 8. He said there's going to be 8 title fights with all of the best fighters. It's going to be spectacular, something you've never seen before. Well, actually, that's actually not happening. You see, not going to be 8 title fights. It's going to be 1 title fight. Damn, these motherfuckers is low-key making a comeback. That shit is kind of crazy. Okay, Trey, can we... The easy 2? That'll keep us a little bit in the game. Oh, shit. I think Zach Randolph is about to be exhausted. Cat is cooking us. I'm already knowing this motherfucker got buckets. Like, goddamn. Alright, let's run this 87 floppy. Let's go. Alex English. Seal the fucking deal, baby. No. Shit. Yeah, he said that all while Dana White is trying to negotiate fighters to be on this card. Like, Dana White didn't even know who was going to be on the card, and Trump is out here saying they're going to have 8 title fights. Just for reference, not counting like the interim title fights, something I learned, the UFC only has 11 championships. Okay? And the most championships they've ever done on a single card is like, I want to say 3, from what I understand. Oh, George. I think we messed up and missed our opportunity to call a timeout. We Gucci though. Oh. Oh, take that. Let's go. Oh, no. Good steal. I thought I should have just lobbed that out to Shaq. Oh my goodness. Carl Anthony Towns, my boy. Okay, fist 5, quick, pause. That was such a broken fucking play. We got it to work though. We up 6, minute and a half. We gonna close the game out. I'm probably gonna have to play another game to get all the rest of this shit off. Cat, no fucking this motherfucker cat. There we go. Oh, oh, Trey. Oh, Alex English. They put up the wall for fucking George Gervin. That Zebo and O'Neal, you not getting around those two screens, buddy. Get that weak shit out of here. Goddamn James Harden. And one thing, while Dana is negotiating for fighters to be on the card, a reporter asked him, well, you know, what about John Jones? Is he going to be on this card? Vehemently denied John Jones was going to be on the card. Dana White said not only no, but hell no, John Jones not going to be on a card. He got enough baggage going on. We're not trying to have him do some dumb shit right before the card and put the whole fucking card in jeopardy like he been known to do. Fuck, what do we look like? And this prompted John Jones to crash the fuck out. Like, bro, what are y'all talking about? Y'all told me I could pull up. That's bullshit. Y'all was in negotiations with me, and y'all capping now. Dana just trying to save face and save his ass. Bro, John Jones and Dana White was like this. All it took was the Donald Trump birthday card to break them together, to break them apart, bro. That shit is so sad. Thing is, I still think that Dana would probably say that John Jones is the greatest fighter of all time, but for Dana White to be done with John Jones and to not put him on the obvious Freedom 250 card, which I mean, Trump would probably. Hard to say if Trump asked him to, because Trump asked bro to put fucking. Uh. Fuck, what's bro's name? Derek Lewis. Yeah, my bad. I could not fucking think of his name. Bruh, they are absolutely shooting the lights out of the building. Thank goodness Trae Young hit some fucking free throws. Oh fuck. Called excessive timeouts. My bad. Here's Gucci. They'll get the ball with like 2.1. They'll get one shot left at this. Even if they make it, it don't really matter. Yeah. Kuzi just took a little bit long to set up there. Cat had 32 fucking points. We good though. We good. Got that game out the way. We won two. We played 25 games with this team. We'll play one more. Get the rest of this off. And let's see. Run this Kings team I've been running for a minute. I played almost 40 games. Now we playing Steph, Jimmy, Draymond, Kristaps. Bet that up. Let's run the classic alts. That's a new. I don't know if I like them new jerseys. That shit kind of. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this shit started so we can go ahead and get the rest of this off. They was just like, nah, we gonna go ahead and cut off the intros. No, they don't got DeMar DeRozan getting his fucking ankles broken like that. That's comedy. I ain't gonna hold you. Damn, Steph dropping 30 a game. God damn. We gotta watch out for that. Oh, yeah, John Morant's taking that every single time. Alright, that's on me. I ain't gonna lie. Trying to find my place on this. Oh, okay. I'm used to James Harden having a quick ass shot. I guess they toned that down in this game. We should be able to take advantage of this James Harden and DeAnthony Melton situation, though. Just like that. Ooh. Who threw that? Is that Zach? Okay. John Morant out here. Oh, shit. It's definitely okay. Hold my beer, gang. Oh, Ja already got 7? Okay. Have to see what's popping with that. Oh, I forgot Jimmy's on Zach, so that's gonna be a tough matchup. Great defense. Oh, Jaw. Should have got that. No fucking way. Oh, it's great closeout. Great closeout, Jimmy. Hey, but they can't hit shit either. Okay. Yeah, James Harden out here. Yeah, they know what's up. They know what's popping. But compared to like even with or without John Jones, what the card was slated to be and what we're actually getting is not the same thing. It's not the same. And it really just looks like any regular UFC card that we've seen within like the past 2, maybe 3 years. Nothing to really like write home about. There's going to be a title fight. There's going to be there's going to be the interim heavyweight title fight as well because Tom Aspinall's eyes still healing. But we'll talk about that. Uh, yeah, I mean, they have some decent fighters on the card. Don't get me wrong, and some decent matchups. Bo Nickal's gonna be fighting. Uh, Sean O'Malley's fighting, and those are the UFC Golden Boys right now. Who else? I said Derek Lewis was fighting. Ilya, is it Taporia? Is Taporia fighting? I don't know. I know Alex Pereira is fighting uh, Justin Gaethje. I know that for sure. Yeah, Steph out here shooting shit up. Oh no, wait. Am I tripping? Oh, wait. Okay, so no, it's gonna be Ilya Taporia is fighting Justin Gaethje and fucking Alex Pereira is fighting Cyril Gane, which, as I was just talking about, Cyril Gane is the dude who fucked up Tom Aspinall's eye. I should just tell you how weak the heavyweight division is, where Cyril Gane is getting another title opportunity, and he doesn't really deserve it. One, you might even argue that like Justin Gaethje really don't deserve it either. But Justin Gaethje's a good fighter. He's a fan favorite, so he's always gonna get put on a card. Same thing with, I mean, Derek Lewis apparently is loved by Donald Trump, so he was gonna be on the card. Donald Trump asked for him specifically. Which by all means, hey, bro, get your money. You a prize fighter? You fighting for a prize, gang. It's not really. Derek Lewis is in it for the bread. He's not here to make a political statement. None of that. He's just trying to get this bread, and if that means fighting on the UFC card, cool. If Trump asks for him personally, cool. I ain't never seen him like hang out with him personally. Trump is just a fan of bro. Trump is a fan of a lot of people. Jackson Dart being one of them. We'll talk about if we got some time later. We'll talk about that too. But oh jeez, let's go. Okay, Russ. Put on the Jets, Russ. Fuck. Got to get his free throws down. They kind of. Buddy got an aggressive ass free throw. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, we got to start making a little bit better shots. Jimmy Butler's still out there. Good thing Steph ain't out there. I don't know if we could be able to handle that. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah. Taporia and Pereira fighting. I literally just looked at that. So yeah, Gon is gonna get another championship, and I guess he's getting rewarded for putting out the champ's eye. I guess I don't. I just think they have a weak heavyweight division. That's what I'll chalk that up to. Which I mean isn't really a lie either. Who is Buddy trying to guard Bryce? Oh, it's okay. See, we got to take advantage of these times when Steph ain't on the floor, because bro putting up like all of their points. Bro, Westbrook, gotta make the pass, brother. Jimmy Buckets. Motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Quint post. What is you doing, broski? Let's get this back on track. Yeah, besides all that, the drama with John Jones and the card maybe not living up to the 8 championship expectations, there are just a few things that make this less of like a legitimate, or it makes it less feel like it feels less like a legit UFC event and more like maybe people who are too young to get this reference is whatever, but when WCW did a show in North Korea for Kim Jong-il, the dictator, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels more like that and less of like oh, it's gonna be a UFC event for America. It feels like something to appease Donald Trump, which I don't know if you know, the same thoughts or feelings would be had if it was like the four horsemen of the Republicans, Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Hillary Clinton. If any four of those people did anything like this, boy, oh boy, the Republicans would have a heart attack. They would immediately call for impeachment and overreach of powers and all. There would be something done. They would not let this shit happen quietly. That's for damn sure. Obama wore a tan suit and they was trying to impeach that man. If he tried to have an NBA game take place on the White House lawn, oh dear God. The tears. The fucking fake performative tears. And I think one of the craziest things about this is Joe Rogan has even voiced his concerns about the UFC Freedom 250 card. And one, let's go. He's voiced his concerns about staging a fighting event outside and all the variables that come with that, the security risks surrounding it, the optics of the president putting his focus on staging this event while we are in a whole ass war with Iran. Like, for Joe Rogan, of all people, to be raising these questions, that should say something, because Joe Rogan doesn't question anything. As long as he can get some ad revenue, enjoy his elk jerky, and sit in his zero gravity ice bath or whatever the fuck it is, bro, like, he's chilling. He don't ask no questions. He's just down to pod, brother. Oh shit. Hell no. Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, I thought I had that. I ain't gonna lie. James, that ain't no loose ball foul, bro. He flopping. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And imagine if any of those four people that I had just mentioned did any of this while stealing billions from taxpayers and committing international war crimes. Again, there would have been a bloodbath in Washington, and I mean that figuratively. In the words of Donald Trump. Oh, God damn it. Okay. We're going to have to get these guys out of here. Bryce, get out of there. Like, where the fuck is DeMar DeRozan at? Oh, what the fuck? That's another terrible shot from Ja. That's on me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this Santos character ain't on shit. Let's call this timeout and get our guys out of here. Hey, I mean, I guess if everyone gets to insider trade and not get their sex crimes leaked or released or shown to a court of law, then I mean, let freedom ring. Am I right? I mean, am I right? Let freedom ring, except for everyone. Actually, let freedom ring for everyone except two of the biggest hypocrites in the MMA community, and that's Sean Strickland and Bryce Mitchell. And yeah, I'm gonna need a drink for this. And I'm definitely gonna need to hit this one more time. So just bear with me real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just brief intermission. My bad, y'all. I'm back. It took a lot longer than I expected because I'm out here dog sitting. Dogs that live with me, and they're still up. Pretty sure it's past their bedtime, but I'm gonna finish this game, and then I'll see what's up with them. Actually, I might just finish the half, honestly. So I gotta get these mother puppers off to bed. Otherwise, it's about to be crazy tomorrow all day. Or I don't know, maybe they slept all day. I haven't really been keeping tabs on them as long as their food and water is straight. But y'all didn't come here for that. Maybe you did, I don't know. Oh. Okay, DeMar. Got a little 18-6 run going. No, sir. But before fuck, I finish out these last 2 quarters. It's only gonna be like half an hour. I think I got a little half an hour rant left in me, so why not? Believe I was talking about the two biggest hypocrites in MMA, which is Bryce Mitchell and Sean Strickland. Now, Bryce Mitchell, for those of you who don't know, said not too long ago that Adolf Hitler wasn't such a bad guy, or something along those lines. So I haven't kept up with bro after that because he's clearly operating on a different wavelength, and that's trying to be as nice as possible. He also said that he would take a bullet and die for President Trump at one point. He's also, surprise, surprise, an anti-vaxxer, spreading misinformation about vaccinations causing autism, so he's one of those too. I mean, he's just checking all the boxes at this point. So fast forward to today, and now he regrets how hard he rode Trump. And now he's getting praise for saying, hey, maybe the government shouldn't be throwing events by using a private company's funds and assets. That just seems kind of, I don't know, fascist. So this CTE riddled hillbilly is now getting praise and attention for things that left wingers have been saying all along, but because his pea brain finally fired enough synapses to put two thoughts together, we're supposed to treat him like some kind of genius, or he had some kind of crazy epiphany that nobody else, like, we're supposed to treat him some kind of special way because he finally figured out what's right in front of him. I don't know. Thank you for realizing that you fucked up, but let's talk about the Hitler shit that you was on a few months ago, or you know, whenever the fuck that happened, because I ain't heard you say nothing, apologize for that yet, so, or we're baby steps, I guess, fuck. Then, besides Bryce Mitchell, well, that's about all I got to say about him. I don't want to give him too much attention, but, and there's Sean Strickland, who, I mean, I've talked about him before. He'll talk about somebody's wife, their religion, other members of their family, bring up parts of their past that may or may not be, uh, you know, good. Oh, sheesh, that boy Ja got a shot on him. Okay. He got James Harden, old shot. I actually do need to call a timeout. Let's get Musa back in here for a minute. Yeah, it's Sean Strickland, one of the worst Conor McGregor clones that I've ever seen. I mean, he's on par with Colby Covington, who he's really not even on the card either. So there might be legitimately one brain cell between them, and Dana White kind of just decides on who to give it to based on who says the wildest shit on social media that week. And Sean thinks talking about people's wives, religion, and past is all good, but if someone brings up the fact that his dad abused him, he loses all common sense. He just starts crashing out, which I mean I think is very hypocritical in my opinion. But I mean that's not where the hypocrisy ends with Sean, because he is also super critical of Israel, which I mean he's never outright came out and said it like Bryce Mitchell and said that he dislikes all Jews and conflates Israel with Judaism. Sean Strickland, I believe, does the same thing. If we're keeping it real, he just, like I said, he hasn't been as public with it. I don't think he's critical of Israel because of their war crimes or any of that. I think he doesn't like them because they are Jewish, and really they're not even Jewish. They're Zionists. So I mean, again, he's conflating both of those. But that's just my opinion. Again, no proof of this. He hasn't been outlandish with his anti-Semitism like Bryce Mitchell, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Just slightly, only slightly, Because what is an assumption? But he is critical of Israel, and yet he somehow, I mean, he's posted recently that uh, he believes President Trump was not involved directly with anything that Epstein had going on. But he believes that Trump is definitely covering for them. Makes sense, right? I mean, I guess if you're Sean Strickland, it does, but I mean, to me, it really it doesn't. To be honest, I mean, you're ignoring mountains of evidence to your contrary, sir. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, if dozens of reports and pictures don't really is an evidence to you, then I mean, I don't know, brother. I don't know what the fuck you could do to convince somebody. And even besides that, I mean, it's so crazy that he can't bring himself to criticize Donald Trump or be super critical of Donald Trump, I should say. But he can bring himself to criticize Israel, which Trump is actively securing support for, and more than just support for. I mean, we are in a whole war pretty much because of Israel. American troops defending our nation of Israel. Oh, jeez. See, I keep thinking James Harden got Ja Morant's quick ass shot. Okay, we gonna have to call timeout though. Make sure Ja's all good. Because in this one we can actually get hurt. Yeah, I mean, Sean Strickland is lost out here. He don't really know what to follow, what to believe. Critical of one thing, but the one thing that is funding and supporting the one thing he doesn't like, he's not gonna criticize or won't criticize to the fullest extent that how he criticizes the other thing. It really don't make sense. And because of his criticism towards Israel, he's actually been banned from the UFC 250 card. Like, actually banned. Which I would just assume Bryce Mitchell is too. I mean, Colby Covington isn't on the card, so I don't know if he'll be going because he's upset that he's not even on the card because he's like, there's nobody that's gone harder for Trump. I've been on my knees for so long for bro, and he still won't acknowledge me. On some Roman Reigns type shit, bro. Get over yourself, gang. Get off your knees, bro. Wipe your mouth, bro. It's sickening what the fuck is going on with Colby Covington and some of these other fighters too. The mental gymnastics and also the splits they are doing on Trump is absolutely crazy. I don't know which one I'm more impressed with. Probably the mental gymnastics. Yeah, Sean Strickland got banned from the Freedom Card because again he criticized Israel and can't do that on the Freedom Card now. Can't have freedom of speech on the Freedom Card. That's like I know that's like Dana White and like Donald Trump's whole thing is like, you can say whatever you want to say. Bryce Mitchell, you criticize the Jews. Sean Strickland criticize. I mean, I guess now you can't criticize Israel, but like Dana White still pays them, which is again that's kind of crazy. You see what? Isn't this Dana White's company? Ain't this Dana White shit? Or no? Is this a TKO decision? That's the big. Is this a Dana White or is this a TKO decision not to have these guys on here? Dana White don't like getting political, but don't talk about the guys that his president likes, because he'll ban you from his fucking card. Even if you're a fighter, he'll pay you. You just can't attend the event. We'll get you on another card. And I mean, Sean Strickland and Bryce Mitchell, you guys want to take these stands, but you're still taking a check from a man that is actively supporting Trump, who is actively supporting Israel. Like, y'all just want to yap. Y'all don't actually want to stand nothing on your beliefs or none of that. Mick Foley left the WWE because of their support for Trump. And then he went to AEW, who also were big Trump donors. But we don't talk about that. We won't. I'm trying to make a fucking point here. Oh shit. But at least Mick Foley was like, yeah, I'm not going. You don't see Tony Khan going in pictures or trying to be what is it? What is Triple H like the head of nutrition and shit? But he got a pacemaker and had to stop taking roids to have kids and shit. That shit. Well, I don't know. Our what is it? Our general of health or whatever is RFK Mr. Brainworm himself. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's free speech until it offends some people that they like, or even them personally. Then it's like, bro, why would you say something like that? That's so crass. Dana said Dana said that Sean Strickland is a nightmare to work with. I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't. Dana White gives Sean Strickland and Colby. He basically the new Colby Covington. He don't get fights based on how good he is. He gets fights based on how good he could talk. He gets some pay-per-view points, which keeps him in Dana's good graces and keeps him in line for a title shot. But Sean Strickland is not an impressive fighter. I ain't never seen that one Sean Strickland fight where I was like, oh my god, this motherfucker is cold. Like, I've never seen it, gang. Okay, Russ. Oh, damn. DeMar DeRozan got take forever for this motherfucker to wind up. Okay, Bryce, we might have to give the ball to you a little bit more. DeMar is exhausted, but he's only played like 5 minutes. Then again, he is like 40. Yeah, they willing to go against the whole freedom of speech thing, and you can insult anyone you want, except Israel. So congrats to Sean Strickland for being loud, dumb, and wrong all at the same time, and it got him banned for an event that he wanted. He even said he wanted to attend the UFC Freedom Card. He wanted to win the belt so he could be on the card and impress his favorite president. But you can't insult Israel. I mean, Trump is their greatest puppet. I mean, their greatest ally. So the event's pretty much shaping up to be a laughing stock, which is pretty much on par with any and everything Trump has done. If it's not pure evil, it's fucking hilarious. Sometimes it's both. So, And just to cap it off, just to put a cherry on top of everything and to kind of end this rant, Trump was trying to sell $1 million seats to his celebrity friends as a little token, as a little donations to, the TKO and, Trump. Oh, shit. This light is out here cooking shit. Yeah, Trump was trying to get a little kickback, a little, you kick in if you kick back type shit. If you kick in, you can kick back. But some celebrities have even said, like Rock is on the board of directors, or Dwayne Johnson, I should say, is on the board of directors of TKO, which is merged with, it's the it's the umbrella corporation between UFC and WWE. And The Rock ain't even showing up. And The Rock is down to make any publicity. And you know what? I I've said in a video that I previously made that Kevin Hart, Shaq, and Dwayne Johnson, they all be hanging out with each other, and those three would literally probably do a commercial for Satan if, the residuals was right. But I take that back now. I don't know if it's maybe because The Rock don't like, what's going on, or he's trying to make a stand. Maybe he just got something better to do, like film a new Fast and Furious movie or something. But him and other celebrities is kind of pulling out the same way that some of the musical guests did that I alluded to earlier. And these are some really, some decent name celebrities that are just like, I think I'll actually skip that, brother. Okay, can we actually get, a real screen, though, on that? Thank you. Damn. That motherfucking jaw. How many threes is he taking? 1 for 8. He made the first one and ain't made one since. I'm crying. We have about 11, though. We gonna finish this game out tough. And I think the whole irony of them having some $1 million seats though is that I would be willing to bet that's a lot more than some of the fighters are gonna be paid for this UFC 250 event. Just saying. And whether it be their allegiance to Trump or the merger or both, the UFC and WWE look fucking awful on all fronts because of this. And it's been going on, I mean, for longer than a year. I was gonna say for a year, but it's been a little longer than that. It's probably been since the merger. That is, both companies have just kind of phoned it in. They just not the same. You could tell the corporate influence is just sucking every dime out of the fans, out of the people that really love both the sport of UFC and sports entertainment of wrestling. Let's go, Zach. Go ahead and get you that. We'll put in Musa for the last 3.5. Get that weak shit out of here. Brandon Clark with the weak ass foul, brother. What are you doing? And it looks like there's going to be no significant improvements inside. I mean, this is literally the opportunity for UFC to throw one of, if not the biggest card in their history. And they were just like, actually, we gonna give you a championship fight, an interim fight, and then we gonna put Lewis O'Malley and Bo Nickel, which, I mean, I guess that's a decent card, a decent lineup of fighters, but like, I don't, no, I'd have to double check. I don't think any of the women are fighting. Good for them. Good for them. Who knows if any would? I mean, I don't put anything past UFC fighters and them trying to get some bread and take a check. Good for them. Either way, but it would be kind of. I think they maybe understood the optics of maybe having women fight there, or if a woman pulled out from the card for, you know, reasons, obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Ja. Oh, actually. Oh, word? Okay. We're going to go ahead and call a timeout regardless of what happens on this one. Probably both. Keep everybody in. I guess I got a little bit more time, but besides the Freedom 250 thing, another sports related thing happened with Trump. And in my end, in my opinion, this situation brings everything full circle, legitimately, because the New York Giants quarterback Jackson Dart, I don't even know what the event was for or what was going on, but he introduced President Trump at one of the White House events. Apparently, Jackson Dart is a big Trump guy. That's who he voted for. That is his right as an American. However, when you reveal yourself to be a supporter of perhaps one of the most evil and corrupt men in not just uh, not just American history, it might be history in general. Oh my goodness, John Morant is going fucking stupid. Oh, good steal. I wasn't paying attention. Good for them. Okay. John the midi said, I can't hit no threes, but I dunked the fuck out the ball. Maybe we could hit one more before the game ends. Oh no, Steph was there. Oh, James. Fuck. Ooh, he thought. Oh boy, James had him with that first little jab step and just put it up there. But yeah, so Jackson Dart introduced Trump, and one of his teammates, actually Abdul Carter, the first round draft pick that the Giants just picked up, voiced his frustrations with it on the internet. Now, this is the thing. Some people were like, how dare he voice his frustrations with Jackson Dart? He just introducing the president and, da 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 da. This all started. This legitimately all started. Well, it actually all started with the birther movement, but Trump's presidency And his initial support was from him bashing an NFL quarterback for making a political statement that he misrepresented and everybody ran with. But now, when Jackson Dart makes a political statement, now everybody's supposed to be like, oh, you know, this is great. He's just trying to support the president, and he's great for him to be involved in politics. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, 2 for 14, Jesus. But yeah, that's just something that I found interesting to end the stream. One quarterback was vilified, and athletes were told to shut up and dribble for making political statements, and yet here we are when somebody makes a political statement that those same people like. Now we're supposed to respect that. No. And the people were saying Abdul Carter shouldn't have criticized his teammate publicly. They should have just kept that in house. He didn't keep his political agenda in house. He made that public. So it's okay for anybody to scrutinize him publicly, whether it be his teammate or somebody like me. But yeah, no. I'll be rooting against Jackson Dart, aka J6. But fuck them. Fuck the Giants. Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Yankees and fuck the Mets. No, y'all be safe though. It's been a good stream. I've been at this for like 3 hours now. I'm gonna go check on these dogs, put them to bed, make sure they alright. And yeah, I'll see y'all. I don't know. I might hop back on the stream and maybe in a couple hours or something if I'm still awake. I'm gonna pour me up a little drink though. See how I'm feeling after that. Y'all be safe. Hope y'all are having a good weekend. It's fucking Monday, so if you up and you got work, bro, hope you have a good night. But or sis, I don't know. Um have a good week, y'all. Don't work too hard. Be safe. It's been your boy ANT repping the GAME GANG. That's the game, gang. We don't play none of that. If you lame, you can't hang. All of that. Bang, bang. And I'll be back maybe one day. But I'm out. Peace.